Thanks for staying with us. Let's go to this conversation now. The South African Local Government Association has expressed concern about the financial sustainability of municipalities as the consumer and government debt continues to climb. Now, municipalities are battling to collect what some government departments as well as consumers owe. So then how do they begin to make ends meet and also deliver on critical services? Thami Ntuli is SALGA's KwaZulu-Natal chairperson and joins us live now for this conversation. And Pemba, thank you so much for your time this evening. Debt reaching historic levels for the first time in the history of the province. 3 billion rand, that's quite a significant amount.
Yes, good evening, Bongiwe, and to the viewers at home. Indeed, it's quite a significant amount which hinders a lot of initiatives on service delivery. You recall that the Human Rights Commission to the water service authorities highlighted that the municipalities really are doing not good for the people in terms of providing services such as water. And when they are owed so much by the government departments, it's quite very difficult for them to even try and change the situation, to try and address the issues of the backlog, even in terms of the infrastructure investment, and even to repair and maintain the aging infrastructure. It is a blow, in fact, to the functionality and the sustainability of the services by the municipalities.
So is this debt that is new, or is it historic, also mixed with some who now cannot pay?
In fact, the debts, they are recurring. You'll find that they're accumulating each and every month when invoices are issued to the government departments, because that is where our main concern is, that the government departments should be actually be a role model of what is supposed to be done by the ordinary citizens to honor their debts, and even by the private sector to honor their debts. Unfortunately, as they are expected to be supporting a local government, we find a local government in a situation wherein the same departments are the ones who are not paying. Like the culprits is the Department of Public Works, Department of Health, and the Department of Education that are owing a lot of money to the municipalities. And
are there any reasons they give for this non-payment?
I'm not quite sure whether it's the issue of the lack of political will to actually ensure that there is a viability in terms of service delivery to local government, or whether even the officials really, they don't understand the challenges that the people on the ground are faced with, because this is not only suffocating the people, it affects services to the people. It's not only suffocating, municipalities, but it affects the services to the people. The people ultimately who are directly affected when municipalities are failing to provide services, quality services, are the ordinary citizens of our province. Hence, we have made a call on numerous occasions, and at one stage there was an agreement with the previous premier that they were intervening, trying to ensure that the departments are paying, including the MEC for Cocta. They made a commitment that they will be ensuring that the departments are actually paying. However, we see the municipalities being under severe pressure. You recall that municipalities are still receiving only 9% of the equitable share, and they've been hit hard by the load shedding, the COVID-19, the floods, and even the skyrocketing interest rates. All that is, in fact, giving an unfortunate incapacity to local government, wherein the citizens on the ground are expecting municipalities to deliver services. And we are making a call as SALGA that really this needs to be prioritized, so that we educate our citizens to actually also honor their debts. So the services will continue to be rendered to either government departments, private sector, even to the ordinary citizens.
Why not switch them off?
That's a call we previously made, that the best way is to do that. You recall that one of the municipalities did that, simply just switched off the services, and the noise, which was all over, it was like they've deprived people who were expected to, the ordinary citizens who were expected to receive services. You just imagine a situation where in a municipality will stop the supply of water in a school, wherein they have a flushing toilet system. That will impact on education, that will impact on the future of the children. Hence, as leaders in government, we need really to display political will to ensure that whatever we do is supporting the realization of expectations by the ordinary citizens, quality services that are supposed to be rendered by the municipalities.
So does it work maybe if you don't switch off services for the people, but you go to some of the offices where the officials would be and possibly switch off there? Does it work?
No, in fact, if this continues, we will encourage our members, which are municipalities, to take drastic steps, because even where they're able to pay, in instances where they're able to pay, you'll find that municipalities will have to even go to the offices of the department before they pay, having received the invoices, which I'm saying maybe
Sure.
at times the will is not there, or the understanding of the impact that this incapacitates local government to be able to provide services, even to sustain services.
It would be interesting to get the perspective of, some of these departments as well as the government there, to be able to understand exactly what is at play here and why are some of these agreements not being honored. But thank you so much for your time. Do appreciate it. That was Thami Ntuli, SALGA KwaZulu-Natal chairperson, and we definitely will be chasing some of these departments that are mentioned here, or even the provincial government, just to get a sense of what becomes then the recourse that is, put in place for these municipalities in order to be able to collect, because it also threatens their sustainability.